You've been singing all these songs off key, baby. Feeling like your ear is weak, baby. The band starts to play and you can't find your meat, maybe. You might need some ear training if the big jam feels like a reach, baby. Intervals are sounding obscene, baby. Singing that run since you were a teen, maybe. You might need some ear training. You might need some ear training. You might need some ear training. Oh, ear training. You might need some ear training. If you don't know what this scale is, or what this scale is, wanna harmonize with your friends, I can't say it more plainly. You might need some ear training. I got you, my friend. It is like a muscle, you need reps to strengthen. I can't stop to help you if you wanna jump in. Come get some ear training, ah yeah. Yeah. You might need some ear training. Yeah. You might need some ear training. Ear training. You might need some ear training.
right, y'all. It's time to get started. It is time to get started. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Robin's Nest Live. And it is Wednesday, which means that we are in an ear training session today. It is Wednesday ear training. I'm so glad that you're here. And today we are focusing on chords and chord progressions. So if you want some practice identifying chords and chord progressions, stick with me because that's what we're working on today. And of course, in the event that somehow you are watching this video and you have no idea who I am, I will introduce myself. I am Ashley Robin. I am a producer, I'm a singer, I'm a songwriter. I'm also a musicianship coach, which basically means that I can help you with vocals, but I can also help with songwriting, ear training, production, basically everything that will help you feel fully like the music creator that you desire to be. I've got 2 degrees in music. I have a bachelor's degree in classical performance and a master's degree in jazz performance. I have been singing seriously for about 18 years now, and I have been teaching other people to make music in different contexts, whether it be for colleges, organizations, and on a one-to-one basis, working with individuals. I've been doing that for about 13 years now. I am a signed artist. I've worked with other labeled artists. I've sung background vocals for live television broadcasts, live concerts at really cool places like the Apollo. I've done live recordings. I get called for studio sessions as well. I own the Robin's Nest, which is a virtual music academy for artists and musicians just like you who are serious about succeeding at the craft. I've coached artists that work with folks like Pharrell, Lana Del Rey, Burna Boy, and today I am your coach too. So the Robin's Nest Live is all about creating a safe space to grow together. I'm super glad that you're joining me today. And again, I am live every Monday, every Wednesday, and every Friday at around noonish Eastern. On Mondays, we do sing-along vocal warm-ups together. On Wednesdays, we do ear training, and today's Wednesday. And on Friday, we focus more on vocal agility. So we are going to test, as I said, hearing chords and hearing chord progression. So I want you to get your chat fingers ready. If you're on YouTube, say what's up. Get yourself ready because you're going to have to type these answers out to me. If you are watching on Instagram, get your fingers ready because I am looking for the answers to these questions. I'm so happy to see y'all. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Okay, cool beans. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. We're talking about chords and chord progression. So let's just get the beat started, shall we? All right, let's get the beat going. And then we're going to jump straight into the test. The test. All right, so this is our first beat. All right. So I just want you to tell me what kind of chord I'm playing. That's all. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. I'm going to check in, see what y'all's answers are, and I will confirm or deny whether or not you are correct after a couple of repeats. All right, so here we go. What kind of chord is this? What kind of chord? What kind of chord is this? My track was muted. Haha. Let's do it. So, what kind of chord is this? Tell me in the chat. What kind of chord is this? I feel like an ear training DJ. One more time. Okay, looking for answers. What kind of chord was that? What kind of chord was that? What y'all saying on Instagram? What kind of chord is that? It might be delayed a little bit too, but I'll wait. I'll play it a couple more times till I see some answers. So 1, 2, 1, 2. What kind of chord is this? Tell me in the chat. What kind of chord is Okay, so if you said that that's a major chord, you are correct. That is a major chord. Let's move on. Tell me, what kind of chord is this? What kind of chord is this? Tell me in the chat. What kind of chord is this? Okay, and if you happen to be catching the replay, go in the comments and tell me what kind of chords these were. Tell me in order. You can give me all your answers in the comments as well, and I'll come back around and answer you and confirm whether or not you were correct. But let's do it one more time. One more again. Okay, so what kind of chord is this? What kind of chord is this? Tell me in the chat. Put your comments in the chat. What do you think? Chord. Okay, so Human Jukebox, I see that you put minor third, but that's an interval. I'm looking for the kind of chord. Tell me what kind of chord you think this is. 3 notes. Okay? All right, so if you guessed that that was a minor chord, you are correct. That is a minor chord. That's minor. All right, cool. Next one. Let's see. Let's see. Let me just hold on. Let me fix this beat because it's skipping. 1 second. Because you know we can't tolerate the skippage. We need the full 8 bars. All right, cool. So next chord. Yes, that's correct. You even got the letter name too. That was a C minor chord. Absolutely. All right, cool. What kind of chord is this? I got to do over because my finger slipped. What kind of chord is this? Tell me in the chat. What kind of chord is this? One of the pretty ones, definitely. But what's its name? More time and all right, cool. So if you guessed that that was a major 7th chord, a major 7th chord, you were correct. That was a major 7th chord. All right, here comes the next one. Real quick though, on Instagram, if you're watching me on Instagram, can you see me? Or is it like a black screen and you can only hear me? Can you see me? Let me know in the chat. Yes, Human Jukebox. It is a 7 chord, but more specifically, that's a major 7 chord. And let me know, can y'all see me? Is it just a black screen or can you actually see me? Let me know. All right, cool. Next chord. What kind of chord is this? Okay, scrolling. Okay, good. Let's do one more round of this particular chord. Tell me in the chat, what kind of chord is this? What kind of chord is this? you said that that was a minor 7th chord, you are correct. That is correct. That is correct. All right, cool. Couple more chords, then we're going to switch gears. We're going to go into chord progressions, okay? But a couple more chords I want you to identify. Okay, here we go. What kind of chord is this? What you think? What kind of chord is this? All right, looking for some answers. Couple more times, here we go. And of course, because I am who I am, I have to wait for the beat to start over. So, what kind of chord is this? What do you think? What kind of chord is this? All right, y'all. If you said it was a diminished chord, you are correct. Jordan's in the chat getting all fancy. Diminished triad. Yes, that is a very specifically correct answer. Absolutely. That's a diminished triad. All right, cool. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to play one chord. I'm going to play another chord. And I'm going to sing a note against it. This is going to be the last chord identification exercise we do. So I'm going to play a chord. I'm going to sing a note against it. And I want you to tell me what chord did I create by singing against the chord that I'm playing. All right? It's a bit of a wild card. But I want you to tell me what kind of chord technically are we working with if I sing this note against it. All right? All right, here we go. So I play this chord. And I sing this note. What kind of chord is that? What kind of chord am I making? Two more times. Last time. Okay, so what kind of chord did I create by singing against that chord? Tell me in the chat what you think. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Should I do it again? Let's do it again. Here we go. What kind of chord am I making? It has a name. What is the name? What you think? What kind of chord is being created by the combination of my vocal and the chord that I'm playing? Anybody feel like they know what it is? I'm going to give the answer in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So basically what I'm creating with my voice is, this is a major 7 chord, and if I add this note on top, it becomes a major 7 sharp 11 chord. So I'm singing the sharp 11. Okay? All right, cool. Fun times in chord recognition land. So, we're going to transition over to chord progressions, okay? I'm going to play a couple of chord progressions for you, and I want you to tell me in the chat what the progression is based upon the lowest note that you hear in the chords. So I could go into a whole big diatribe and instructions on how to follow a chord progression if you're not already aware of how to do it. But it would probably just be easier for you to join me at Better Ear Bootcamp, which starts today, right? So if you're chilling with me, if you're watching this on the replay perhaps, and you're going through the test and you're seeing that these are things that you're not so great at hearing, you can feel that there are changes that you need to make in your level of musicianship, and you're serious about making those changes now. First of all, I want you to know you are exactly the kind of person that I am passionate about helping, and you're basically the reason why I do lives like this and the reason why I do events like Better Ear Bootcamp, okay? So Better Ear Bootcamp is getting started today, right? There is a 1 p.m. session and there is a 7 p.m. session. And basically, if you are an artist, if you are a music creator and you want to get better at finding your key, making sure that you're in key, following chord progressions so you can stop getting lost during songs, you can communicate with your band members, etc., and harmonization. If you're tired of being left out of the harmonization conversation and you want to make these things better, you want to arrange your own vocals, etc., I have a session of Better Ear Bootcamp getting started today. It is a 3-day event. I would love if you join me. It is totally free, okay? There are more details in the description. You can sign up either by going into the link in the description if you're on YouTube, or you can go into the link in my profile if you are watching me on Instagram, and you can sign up for Better Ear Bootcamp. Again, we get started today. It's a 3-day event. It is going to jumpstart, or rather kickstart, you having a better ear, you being able to know all the stuff that we're talking about together today. So if you want to join Better Ear Bootcamp, highly recommend that you jump in. You can either go to the link in my profile, you can go to my last post on Instagram and just write the word bootcamp in the comments, and you will get a message that sends you the sign up link. Right? So whatever way you want to do it, I highly recommend you jump in, because we are working on these very skills together in bootcamp. Okay. So if you want to get the better tools, rather, what I should say is if you want to build the tools that make you more ready to succeed in the industry, then Better Ear Bootcamp is where you want to be. Okay. Okay, cool. I'm glad. That is the correct answer, Cape Woman. You had it. You had it. It was a sharp 11. Right, so it was a major 7, sharp 11. Great job. Great job. Okay, cool. So let's move to the next phase. Let's move to part 2 of today's ear training extravaganza. And so now I'm going to play a few chord progressions for you. And I just want you to tell me in the chat what the chord progressions are, right? Write them out by name. Tell me what numbers you are hearing in succession. And let me know what you think the chord progression is, okay? I'm just getting it all set up so that it'll snap together properly. All right, so the first couple of chord progressions are going to give you plenty of time to, luxuriously figure out your answer. But the last one is not going to be so easy or so quick or so slow, I should say. All right, so are you ready? If you're ready, say you're ready in the chat. I just want to get an idea of who's here. Who is here? Who is here and who is ready to guess some chord progressions? All right. Cool beans. Here we go. What is this chord progression? Tell me in the chat. Couple times, and when you have it, go ahead and throw it in the chat and tell me what chord progression you think it is. Call it by numbers. think it is? Or what you know it is, because some of y'all might know. You just know. Okay, one more time around. What chord progression is it? One more time around. It's very common. I'm seeing your answers. I see your answer, Cave Woman. And again, if you're catching the replay, just throw your answers in the comments. All right, so we got 1, 5, 6, 4. You are correct. 1, 5, 6, 4. Okay? Very, very common chord progression. You can sing a million songs over this. So it would do you very well to remember this pattern so that when you hear it, you instantly know what it is, right? But that's 1, 5, 6, 4. Okay? There we go. Okay. Next pattern. Next pattern is coming up, so get yourself ready. All right. Hold on, let me stop it and start it from the beginning. So this is the next pattern. Here we go. What you think? I'm trying to be quiet so you can concentrate. Tell me what you think it is. Drop your answer in the chat. Couple more times around. Okay, I see your answer, Human Jukebox. One more time around, and then I will reveal. All right, here we go. The answer is 1. Was in the same key as last time. So 1 again. And then 6. 6. And then 4. 4, 4, 4, 4. And then 5. Right? And then we start back around again at 1. Right? Cool. So, if your answer was 1, 6, 4, 5, you are correct. Very good, Human Jukebox. Very good, K-Woman. You're batting 1,000. I got one more chord pattern for you. It's going to go a lot faster. Okay? But I think you'll be able to catch it. Okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and. tell you what, as a hint, there is no 1 in this pattern. None of these chords are 1. Throw me some answers in the chat. Your best guess. What do you think it is? Okay, are you ready? Are you ready for the answer? Are you ready for the answer? You're so close, Cave Woman. You're so close. You're so close. But here's the answer. Here's the answer coming to you in 5, because I gotta wait for it to start over. 4, 3, 2, 1. So we got 6, 5, 4, 5, 6, 5, 4, 5, 6, 5, 4, 5, 6, 5, 4, 5. Walking down, yeah, 6, 5, 4, 5. Yeah, so the 6 is minor, that's what you were hearing first. Then walking down to a 5, which is major, down to a 4, which is major, and then back up to a 5, which is major. All right? So the pattern was 6, 5, 4, 5. I'll let it write up a couple more times. And 6, 5, 4, 5. Yeah, okay, woman. Yeah. 5, 4, 5. 6, 5, 4, 5. 6, 5, 4, 5. All right, cool. So, again, if this is something that you have trouble with and you want to get better at it, highly, highly, highly recommend that you join me for Better Ear Boot Camp. We are getting started in 25 minutes with the early session. There's a 1 p.m. session and there's a 7 p.m. session. So if you can join us for either one for the next 3 days, it's really going to supercharge your ability to hear how to do all the stuff we practiced today. Okay? So if, right? Because when the beat's going, it's like, I feel like I have to rap. But if you would like to get better at doing all this kind of stuff, if you can see the importance of mastering these skills, right, to your ability to succeed in the music industry, then I highly, highly, highly recommend that you join us for Better Ear Boot Camp. Okay, it's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, and again, we're focusing on finding keys, following chords, and harmonization. So if you're out there singing and performing and you have trouble knowing whether or not you are about to sing in the right key, that's one reason to join us. If you find that you get lost when you're singing on tracks very often, if you find that you lose your band often, if you find that it's hard to communicate what you want in terms of harmony and chords with people that are playing with you, again, if you are leading a band or if you are a singer and you're singing with a band and you want to communicate better with them, then following chords and learning the number system is something you want to join us for. And then finally, if you want to get better at harmonizing, if you want to understand what it is that people are doing and thinking about when they harmonize, then you definitely want to join us. So Better Ear Boot Camp starts today. Sign up. If you are on YouTube, there is a link in the description that you can use to sign up. And even if, like, say, you're watching this way in the future, there's always going to be a Better Ear Boot Camp session you can jump into. So use the link in the description. Sign up for Better Ear Boot Camp. If you are watching me on Instagram, you can go to the link in my profile and sign up there, or you can go to my last post. You can write the word bootcamp in the comments and a link will be sent to you to join me. But again, this has been the Robin's Nest Live, and I'm going to be live again on Friday. And on Friday, we're going to focus more on vocal vocal exercises, and we're gonna have a special spotlight on vocal agility. So on Fridays, we focus on working on our vocal agility. We do vocal agility exercises. Then Mondays, we do sing-along warm-ups just to get our voices in a nice, healthy space. And on Wednesdays, we do ear training. We're going to be doing this every week, so join me at 12 noon Easternish for the Robin's Nest Live. Super excited to hang out with you all. And yeah, I'll see y'all later. Hopefully I'll see you at boot camp. But until next time, this has been the Robin's Nest Live. I am Ashley Robin, and I'm here to help you